It was the confession heard around the world, a moment that stunned both followers and critics alike. When Bishop T.D. Jakes, one of the most influential spiritual leaders, revealed his vulnerabilities in a highly emotional public address, the fallout was immediate. But what shocked people even more than his raw confession was the rumored reaction of his daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts. Known for her powerful sermons and as a rising star in the Christian world, Sarah's response was anything but supportive. Reports surfaced that she was furious with her father after the bombshell confession, leaving many to wonder what really happened behind the scenes. The confession that shook everything. T.D. Jakes' confession started off as a moment of transparency, an act that many applauded. He opened up about personal struggles that had been weighing him down for years, speaking candidly about the pressures of being a leader in the spotlight. "I've carried this burden for too long," he said, as millions watched, hanging on his every word. It was a confession that left his congregation stunned, but also deeply touched by his vulnerability. However, the story didn't end there. What was supposed to be a moment of healing for T.D. Jakes quickly spiraled into a tense family drama. Enter Sarah Jakes Roberts, his daughter and a prominent figure in her own right. Rumors began swirling that Sarah was far from pleased with her father's decision to reveal so much so publicly. But why? What could have driven such a deep rift between them after what appeared to be an honest and heartfelt confession? Sarah's reaction? Anger or concern? The whispers began almost immediately after T.D. Jakes' confession went public. Sources close to the family hinted that Sarah felt blindsided by her father's revelation. According to insiders, she hadn't been consulted or warned beforehand about what he was planning to share. This lack of communication reportedly left Sarah feeling betrayed and furious. But was it anger at the content of his confession, or was there something deeper at play? Some suggested that Sarah was concerned about the impact of her father's admission on their family's legacy. As someone who has carved out her own place in the world of faith and empowerment, Sarah might have feared that the public airing of personal struggles could tarnish the powerful Jakes' name. But was this just about the family brand, or was there something more personal involved? The tension behind closed doors. What really happened? The real mystery lies in what happened behind closed doors between Sarah and her father. While the public saw T.D. Jakes bravely opening up about his struggles, insiders suggest that Sarah felt the weight of those revelations in a way that few others could understand. As his daughter, she had witnessed firsthand the pressures her father endured throughout his career. But seeing him admit those vulnerabilities in such a public way may have triggered unresolved emotions within her, emotions tied to their family dynamic and her own journey of faith. In private, sources claim that Sarah confronted her father, expressing feelings of betrayal and frustration. It wasn't just about the confession itself, it was about the fact that she hadn't been part of the decision. The tension reportedly grew between them, with both father and daughter grappling with how to navigate their relationship in the aftermath of such a public moment. Raising questions. Could this be a turning point for their relationship? As the public caught wind of the rift between T.D. Jakes and Sarah, the gossip machine went into overdrive. Was this the beginning of a deeper family feud? Or would the father-daughter duo be able to reconcile and find common ground? Many wondered if this could be a turning point for their relationship. Sarah has long been seen as the heir apparent to her father's spiritual empire, with her own growing influence and following. But with this tension bubbling to the surface, people started asking difficult questions. Could Sarah's anger hint at a deeper generational divide? Was she feeling the weight of expectations that come with being T.D. Jakes' daughter, while also trying to forge her own path? The fact that she was angry at all left fans on edge. Would Sarah's own career be affected by this drama? And, more importantly, would this disagreement between father and daughter be the thing that finally pushed them apart after years of working side by side? The big reveal. What's next for Sarah and T.D. Jakes? As the days went on, neither T.D. Jakes nor Sarah publicly addressed the rumors swirling around their alleged fallout. But one thing became clear: this was more than just a father-daughter disagreement. This was about legacy, family dynamics, and the complicated role of being both a leader and a parent in the public eye. The real question on everyone's mind was, what happens next? Would Sarah continue to support her father despite the tension? Or would this confession drive a wedge between them that couldn't be healed? The suspense continued to build as fans speculated whether the Jakes family would come forward to set the record straight. Some even wondered if Sarah might eventually speak out, offering her side of the story. After all, as someone who has built her own platform of transparency and vulnerability, it's hard to imagine she would stay silent for long. But would she choose to defend her father or speak openly about her frustrations? The emotional and practical impact. At the heart of this story is a deeper lesson about family, legacy, and the challenges of balancing public life with personal relationships. T.D. Jakes' confession was supposed to be a moment of healing and reflection, but instead, it exposed the cracks in one of the most well-known families in the faith world. For Sarah, this moment represents a crossroad. How she chooses to move forward, whether by reconciling with her father or standing firm in her own convictions, could have a lasting impact not just on their family, but on their followers as well. Conclusion. Will they heal or break apart? In the end, the tension between Sarah Jakes and T.D. Jakes leaves us all wondering, can they heal from this? Or will this moment of vulnerability be the thing that drives them apart? The world is watching closely, waiting for the next chapter in this unfolding family drama. And while the details of their private conversations remain hidden from view, one thing is certain: the outcome of this rift will shape not only their relationship but also the future of their ministry. As we sit on the edge of our seats, one thing remains clear: this story is far from over.